Hey, welcome back to Vane. Uh, so after this morning's video, uh, went and got myself something to eat, did a few things, and we're back this afternoon. Um, so made a few changes. The 5 ton is now parked right there. The other truck that was parked here is now there. Uh, that van was parked over here. I moved it over in front of Klein's because I am going to go through there and clean out a bunch of the stuff in there. The SUV that I got still parked here. This van was parked over here beside that other van, and I've moved it over here and parked it right in front of that door so that the zombies can't just wander in whenever they want. I do have about half a dozen of them over there. Uh, they're just kind of congregating over by the road there. Uh, they they're not aware that I'm here, which is good. Um, Inside, not much has changed. I placed my cot there. Um, I ended up closing these gates so that these guys out here don't just randomly wander into my backyard there. Closed the door to the warehouse and I dumped a bunch of the stuff that I had in one of the crates. So yeah, here we are. I have something of a plan, and I'm changing a few things that I've been doing. So before, I was, taking out zombies, and then I was just leaving corpses all over the place to rot. Uh, this time, when I take out a zombie, if it's just one of, the general zombies that usually have nothing on them, I'm just destroying the body. If it's a firefighter or a soldier or law enforcement, after I kill them, I will actually search them and I will take their body armor and other stuff. Uh, Probably take like backpack off the soldier, maybe the boots, uh, jacket, shirt, and the backpack. Whereas law enforcement, the only thing I'm taking off those guys is the vests. Firefighters, probably take a pair of gloves. May even take jacket and pants. Uh, we'll have to see how that goes. I know the jacket and pants for the firefighter, uh, they've got like a 20% penalty for each piece as far as movement goes. So, not great. Good protection, but not great for movement. These containers right here, um, you can actually get into these. So, there are only a few containers in the world that you can actually get into, and they've got stuff in them. Ooh, wood scrap and a fishing rod. Okay, I'll I'll need the fishing rod later. Glass sheet. Interesting. Can probably use these containers later on for storage. Like these crates that are in here. Yeah, I will use those for storage and maybe put some shelving in here. I already got all that stuff. So yeah, they're good for that. There are only a few of these in the world that I've seen that you can actually get into that have stuff. So, oh, these are all locked except for that one. Compression bandage. Am I? Yeah, I got 10 of them. Now I've got 12. Cool. You know what? Let's do it. Okay, not that way. Oh, wow. This one is just being nasty. There we go. We're in charcoal tabs and a clinic kit. Okay, well, we'll have to go into that clinic kit. Ooh. Ah, this one's the opposite direction. And it wants to be stubborn. There we go. Medical scrub top and a compression bandage. Okay. Well, let's go down here and let's unpack our clinic kit. 2 compression bandages and 3 prescription antibiotics. Cool. Yeah. All right, we'll close that up so that these guys don't wander inside there. So, yeah, you'll notice blood stains all over the place. Those are zombies that I have taken care of in the general vicinity of my temporary base. Are you alive? You are. Well, I say alive, but conscious, shall we say. You stopped being alive a while ago. You just exist at this point. Which is kind of just what I'm doing in this game, is just existing. We are the last person in the world. Okay, we're going to take care of these guys. Not what I wanted. There we go. These are all just regular zombies, so they really don't have anything on them that I want. That guy just spawned in over there. Okay, let's go into Klein's, and, God damn it. Hopefully I got that turned off in time. Turn on some lights around this place. Yep, that'll work. Alright, so what's great about this place, other than weapons and stuff, is these. It's a farming book, another farming, an agility, and a scavenging. So, scavenging book, fantastic. Immediately gain 2 levels? Absolutely. Okay. Agility. Yep. We'll read that too. Now we're at 37 for agility. Farming, read that. And read the other one. Should get me up to level 4. There we go. Nice. Okay, so we're going to grab a bow off the wall here. Already got a fishing rod. We have a workbench right there, which is fantastic. Nice and close to home. You know, I can just basically come across the street and we can do some crafting if we need to. Alright. Now that we've dealt with the unruly guest, we can come back in here. We've got a bunch of fishing line, hooks, bait. We've got aluminum and iron scrap in there. Flare gun, I don't care. I've already got a fishing rod. I'm going to leave the other stuff for now. Ooh, camping grill. Sure. Destroy the camping grill. Electrical screws, heating elements. Nice. Iron scrap. Sure, let's take apart the steel table. Really, I got nothing. Oh. RNG. You suck. Okay. So, I've got 34 kgs on me. I can carry 121. Now, the reason I'm able to take those tables apart is because of going to the hardware store first, and I got myself adjustable wrench, claw hammer, combo pliers, flathead, grinder, hacksaw, locking pliers, sledgehammer, and scissors. And I'm keeping those tools on me so that I can take stuff apart. Now, let's see if this works. If I destroy that, do I get everything in it? I got plastic scrap, and in the bag, there's nothing. Okay. So, yeah. Apparently it destroyed whatever was in it as well. Okay. So we just need to pick the locks on these, really. Yeah, wrong button. Again. We will take those. What do you got? Yeah, fishing line. You. Raw leather. Helpful. Okay. Oh, that one's unlocked. We have 8 iron arrows. Nice. Need to pick the lock on this one. There we go. 12 arrows. Nice. Oop, that one's open. 3 more arrows. And you have what? Five more arrows. So, picking the thief perk really helps. So there's our fuse box. Where? Oh, right. They put the light switches in weird spots in here. You know, this light switch is way over here. Why isn't there one right there? Because then if you're coming from the front of the shop to the back of the shop, you've got to walk through this dark area, possibly trip on that to get to that light switch. Just saying. Ooh. Let's go. Got it. Eh. More iron arrows. Okay. So we've got ammunition for our bow. Compression bandage. Sewing needle, a magazine. There's a lot of stuff here that, you know, I can take it apart, honestly. And just get materials from it. Nothing in the desk. Wow. A couple batteries, paper scrap. The worn books, there's nothing in them, honestly. Hang on. No, I can't do anything with newspapers. Okay. Let's crack open this door. There it is. We have a utility vehicle. And some toolboxes. I already have all that stuff. Yeah, a lot of claw hammers. Don't need any of you. You've got nothing. What wonderful things do you have? Things that I've already got. Okay. Safety goggles? Really? Meh. Don't need them. I'll take torn wires. Fan blade? Nah, I'll leave it there. I honestly don't need it. Baseball cap. Off-shoulder top? Really? So metal shelf. I can bring this back to my base. I need level 15 construction to do that. Alright. All good. Oh, there's somebody outside. Hello. I'm sorry, we're not open. Sir, yes, there's somebody over here. There are a bunch of zombies over here. Ah, my little herd has moved over here. Okay. Good to know. We'll just erase the evidence because, you know, no one must know. There we go. Couldn't navigate the stairs, huh? Mindless zombies, you know? What do you do with them? Oh, well, this idiot is caught in here. Aye. You probably don't have anything on you that I want, so... Staples, pliers, and matches. Another cast iron pan I don't need. Nope. Charcoal and paper scrap. Yeah. And more charcoal and a foam sword. Melee base swing time 0.3. Base damage 0. Base DPS 1. Yeah. Soil bag, a watering can. Cool. I'll take all of that. We got screwdrivers, a mini sledge. Excellent. Check here. Wood axe. Yes, I need one of those. I already got a hacksaw. Got those. We got nothing in there. Let's move our wheelbarrow. Because it prevents us from getting into that bottom container. Which, got nothing. I'll take the jerry can. Yes. Sure, let's take apart the vacuum. And the lawnmower. Nice. That thing. Shovel. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. Absolutely take the shovel. Although the shovel, oh, it's 100%. Okay. Digging or a can opener. I may need that at some point. Let's destroy this thing. Compressor. Ladder. I'll leave everything else here. Not going to go into the church right now. But I am getting weighed down. I got 77 kilos worth of crap on me right now. This guy eyeballing me over here. Hi. Alright. Done and dusted. That guy down there. The car dealership is right there. So there's a great way of getting your electrical skill up. Go over to the car dealership. Get yourself a pair of latex gloves, leather gloves, or get a hazmat suit to protect yourself from electrocution. Go to the car dealership. Hotwire every car on the lot. Get your electrical skill up really fast and unlocks every one of those cars for you. So if one breaks down and you need another one and you happen to be in the area, yeah, you got a bunch of spares sitting over there just waiting for you. You know what? Let's go in here. That is a pathetic little step. Okay. Wow. We are not finding a lot of stuff in these desks. Yeah, I don't want that. Pen bin, a thumbtack. I didn't want to take that. What are you doing? Ooh. Really? Ooh, lawnmower blade can be used. Basic cutting and a can opener. Really? Interesting. It's the stove heating elements. I may need that at some point. Printer. Why can't it? I need a powered driver for that. Okay. Noted. Need a powered driver. Postal shelves, not worried. What do you got? Nothing. You got anything to drink in there? Large soda bottle. Sure. Nothing there. Nothing there. Box. Nope. I will take those two and the battery. Got all of you already. Take that apart and that. You have nothing. Nope. See, I could tear all of that stuff apart on there. It would give me enhanced lock. An advanced double tumbler lock cannot be lockpicked. Requires a key to unlock. Can be attached to doors and containers and will place a key in your inventory when doing so. I don't need them. I will take that cell phone though. It's got like 72% on the battery. And, oh look, 3 more batteries. The break room. A muffin. Sure. Eat the muffin. Oatmeal. Eat the oatmeal. Okay, that took care of the hunger. We'll take those, cook them later. Nothing there. Okay, no stove or microwave in there, unfortunately. Although I don't think I can cook anything in a microwave in this game. That'd be kind of cool if you could. Oh, the jets are coming. Hey, could you drop me a care package, please? You know, all they do is fly over and check out the situation. Okay, let's get in here. I've been dropping stuff in this crate right here because, you know, it's just kind of straight in there. Crafting. Nothing in here that I need on me. 41 of 79. Okay, that's cool. Special, miscellaneous. Sure. Food-wise. Okay, so I can read either one of those to get a boost for constructing or cooking. That's good. Let's drop the fries, waffles, 2 of the magazines. I've got a book there. Let's drop these 2 for now. Oops. And nothing there, nothing there. Okay, let's drop. Keep the shovel and the wood axe. Useful. I can put those in my truck. Okay. Emptied out all those other crates over there. I put a utility cabinet right here. So it covers this entire building pretty much except for part of the area back behind that barricade. We have vending machines that we can get pop out of. Any money that I've got is in that crate. So at some point, I need to take my 5-ton truck there and I need to go find a restaurant somewhere. I know where there's one up north. Up here in Dannemora, there is a restaurant right over here. There's also a pizza place up there and stuff. So there might be a restaurant down here in Saranac. I don't remember exactly if there was or where it was. It's 10 to 6. Sun is going down. How's our stuff doing? Tools. That's right. Okay, we're at 82% on the phone that we're using. We got another one that's 72. Flashlight's at 51. Yeah, we're doing okay. I've got a sledge and a mini sledge. Do I really need to be carrying both? Not really. But, you know, we're down to 61 kilos. Couple of things I can drop off. Actually, one of the sledgehammers. I may just... And now there's 3 of you standing over there. Yeah, I'll be back for you later. Hang on. Sledge weighs 4.1. Mini sledge weighs 2.7. Pledge, you're going in there. Jerry can... Really? You can't put that there. There's no room. Well, fine then. We move to the next crate. And we're going to drop the jerry can in there. The fishing rod. The other cell phone. Okay. Heavy pliers wrench. Basic pliers can opener. Heavy pliers can opener. I don't need two of you. Scissors, basic cutting can opener. Okay. Hacksaw, heavy cutting. Flathead. And we got a claw hammer. All of which can be used as a can opener. Okay, we're down to 37 kgs here. Nothing there, nothing there. Gone through there, nothing there. Ah, okay. Drop the 7.62 rounds. I don't have anything that uses them at the moment. There is that one... Yeah, there is that one gun that I've got, but I don't have it on me. Wearing that, wearing that. Trim that down. Charcoal tabs can go in there. Drop prescription antibiotics. So I've got the advanced ones there. Okay. We'll keep the arrows. I've got 31 of them. Yeah, so we're down to 36 kgs worth of stuff that I'm carrying. Close that so nobody wanders in. 6:16 p.m. At some point, I need to build a... Well, I do need a workbench. I would like to have stuff in here, but I've got that workbench over there. I don't need to build one right now, anyway. 20 after 6, the sun is right there. By the time I get down the road and into this place and get a couple of solar panels loaded up, and then back here, it's going to be dark. So, yeah. There's that. Okay. I'm going to make a plan for tomorrow, go to bed, and then in the morning, we're going to go down the road and get those solar panels that are down there. So, see you in the morning. Well, good morning. It is 6 a.m. in the game, and we are going on a trip. And I'm taking this truck because reasons. We're gonna go this direction. We need to go east, down the road anyway. And we need some breakfast. We are 48% hungry. So we're gonna stop off at the gas station here. Yes, there was a dead zombie in the road there. Not horribly worried. High Noon Plaza. All right. Fortunately, this place is like, you know, right next door. Oh, well. Hi. Would you like to step out here? Let me clear that broken glass for you. Okay. Wheat biscuits, cool corn chips, barbecue chips. Excellent. Hazelnut cookies. Maple oatmeal. Okay, I haven't found anything on these shelves that I don't like yet. Peanuts. Bran flakes. Not great. Cool corn chips. Sure. Vegetable soup is good. Nothing wrong with it. Cheesy corn chips. Fancy milk chocolate. More wheat biscuits. A rice snack. And fancy milk chocolate. Yummy. Grabbing everything off the shelves at the moment. Because we kind of need everything. Okay. That. Gin. I don't need gin. Do need water. Oh, look, soda can. Soda. Sure, we'll take the beer. I like beer. Okay. Now, there is a whole bunch of food back here in these boxes. What do we got here? Nothing in that one. Gin. Hey. Gotta keep them shelves stocked, you know? Whiskey? Getting a lot of empty boxes here. What the hell is going on? Soda can and a water bottle. Okay. A lot of soda. A lot of soda and alcohol. Large water bottle. Good. Okay. Our character will stay hydrated. Sure, I'll grab that. Why not? We are still hungry. That's... Alright. We are going to eat the hazelnut cookies. Peanuts give us 10%. That's awesome. We're still 33% hungry. Rice snack? Sure. Planet Caramel Bar. Not a lot there. Pineapple citrus cakes. Sure. Maple oatmeal? That's a good one. So we're a little lethargic and thirsty. Okie dokie. Beer for breakfast? Why not? Yeah, why not? I drank some of the liquid. We're not wasting a beer. What, are you kidding me? Are we a little fuzzy? We're gonna drink a beer and we're gonna go driving around. Yep. Okay, nothing on the magazine shelf. What do you got? Nothing. How about you? An orange, an apple. Not the biggest fan of cream cheese. There's nothing in that place. You have got nothing. Neither do you. Okay, never mind. Hop in our little truck and let's go grab our solar panels. Because they're free. Roll down the road here until we come to the first major... Nope. First? Yep. First major intersection. Had to check that. Am I going the right way? Yeah. Little dirt road leading off that way. Oh, got that guy. There's our grocery store. Okay, here's the intersection we want. So, round this corner, past this house, to that place right there. Now, there's a barricade right there. We can't go down there. Unfortunate, but maybe when they expand the game later on, we might be able to. This is Bowen Hill Park. There's a pool. There's the solar panels back there. We've got basketball court, tennis court, a couple of vehicles here, playground, you know, just great place overall. And we'll just run this guy over ever so conveniently. Back ourselves in here. And, yeah, there we go. Now, I saw someone else coming. Went around that side, though. Got confused. Nothing in there I want. I don't feel like picking a whole lot of locks at the moment. You can stay in there for now. It's all good. We got a propane tank right there. We've got electricity. Ooh, actually I do want to go in there. Right. And the reason I want to come in here is those three right there. Hi. So we've got a sink. Let's wash up a bit. And we need to drink something. So we just keep drinking until, there we go, hydrated. Cool. All right. We're good. Yeah. So I can take those with me if I want. I can destroy those. We've got two coolers over there. We've got this lovely steel fridge right here, which has rotten butter in it. But these three right here are what I want. Industrial gas range with griddle, and then just industrial gas range. So I want one of them for sure. That would be the one to take right there. But I need a different vehicle. I can destroy that. You got any water? Take the mandarin and the garlic. Garlic is good. Ooh, water bottle. Pear and a peach. Not real wild about either one of those fruits, but, you know, compression bandage, sure. So yeah, I will come back for that stove, and we're going to take it back home and use that for cooking. That is what looks like a backup generator. All right, let's put the bat away. And let's move one of these onto here. And so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 10 panels here. And I can move 2 panels at a time with this truck. So because it's wide open back here, we can put 2 panels right there. And then we're going to... Yeah, I love you too. There we go. See, if you talk nice to the truck, it starts. So we'll put the 2 panels there, and we're going to very carefully drive back without hitting any posts or anything like that. Because if I hit anything, these guys will just fall off the back of my truck. That would be terrible. Come on, little truck. House over there. That's nice. Don't hit the guardrail. Slow down. What are you doing? Alright. Alright, we made the corner. Home free. Pretty much. So, technically, there's 10 panels there. I can put 5 panels connected to each warehouse and should have enough power for anything, really. I should be able to hook up. There we go. Got that one. Fortunately, running over zombies doesn't do much. Alright, let's go here. We made it without hitting anything. Hi. Get away from my solar panels. They're mine. So since I increased the distance that I could, let's examine the connections. 223 watt hours. Nice. Okay. Tons of power. Okay. Let's open the door. Go in here. You can't move it this far. Yeah, whatever. We're going to come over here. How heavy am I? 48. I'm just tired. Okay. We're going to put the solar panel over there. Okay. And now spin the solar panel around this way. Yeah, can't move that far. I'm going to put it as close to this fence as I can so that I can actually get in and out of that door. Because I need to connect this thing to the fuse box. Alright, we need to hop over that. Spin that. And then we need to... Oh. Right there. That's as close as we can get. So I can open that door. Go over here. Open the door. And let's examine the connections and disconnect all. Okay. So, no. Connections. Add connection to... Yes, solar panel. Okay. And now, if we go back here and we examine connections, connected to solar panel, connected to junction box. So there we go. Question is, can I connect solar panel to solar panel and just daisy chain these things? Or do I need to individually connect? I probably need to individually connect every one of them to that panel. It's kind of going to suck. Okay, we'll put that down. Do we have anything to eat? Hey, we got barbecue chips. Sure. You ate the food. Did I? Interesting. Okay. Are we going to be able to get this all the way over there? Not really. But we'll put it right here. Wait for that to get to 20%. Beauty. Now we can move it again. Climb over that. Spin that around. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. And right there. Okay, so there's nothing connected. 211, whereas that one, yeah, 211. Okay. Whatever. Okay, so yeah, we're going to have to go from the box and just add connections to each panel. There we go. And there we go. Connected to 2 solar panels. So we're producing 422 kilowatt hours of power to this building on top of what the grid is already giving us. But when the grid power goes down, I'm going to have 5 solar panels sitting out there connected to this building and another 5 over there connected to that building. And if I decide that I'm going to pick everything up and move to a new place like the prison, that's going to be a tricky one. I did get a look around the prison, and I couldn't find a single junction box anywhere. So if I bring the solar panels over to the prison, I don't know where I'm going to hook them up. I don't think I can connect them directly to an outlet. I think they've got to be connected to, yeah, because you can't, if you take a look at the outlet there, I can't do anything with that outlet. And I can't bring the connection from there to there. I can bring the connection from that box to there. So if I go to the prison, I need to find out where there is a junction box somewhere in that building and bring all of my solar panels over there and set them up around that area and hopefully get them all connected. But I've got a while. We've got almost a year before the power and the water go out. And it is currently April 26th, 2033. So I've got until around April 20th, 15th to 20th, 2044, before I lose all my utilities. One of them is going to go out at 9 months, I believe. The other one is going to go out at 1 year. So we got a couple of minutes. Thought I heard a plane coming. Okay, never mind. So, we've got 2 solar panels hooked up here. I'm not in a massive hurry to get more solar panels back here, because I don't need to, but I do want to get that stove back here. I actually want to get all 3 of them back here. Because then I can be cooking... Wow, look at them all out there. I can be cooking 3 meals at once. So, let's go. We'll just split the difference here. Go through them, around them. Follow me, guys. Down the road. Come on. Yep. That one's got the idea. Get in the cardio. Chase the truck. It's not going to do you much good, but chase the truck anyway. Further you get from my base, the better. So I am going to go grab those 3 stoves, and then we're going to hit that grocery store, and I'm going to load a whole bunch of groceries up into the back of my truck, and possibly a cooler or a fridge if I can find one in there. Pretty sure there's one in here. Hi, how are ya? Don't mind me. Oh, come on. There we go. Man. Trying to run over a zombie and they just refuse to cooperate. Alright. You two were just annoying. Alright. Get off my wheels. Seriously. Alright. Before you ruin my entire day, I'm going to get rid of you. No one else around. Wow. Kind of surprising. There's nothing in the pool that I want. Go for a walk. Lights would be nice. Where are... There they are. Oh. Okay, I turned those on, but apparently there's no power here. I think I disconnected all of the solar panels. My bad. Oops. Alright. Let's get in the truck, and we're going to put one of them right there. Pop out. Oh, we're exerted. Oh no! I wish I could take that fridge with me. I mean, you know, they got 113 kgs worth of storage in them. They're awesome. Okay. I got a minute before Soldier Boy gets over here. That's good. And, you know, he's going to have stuff that I want. Put you right there. Take out my bat. Go say hi. What kind of shape is your backpack in? Ooh, one shot. Nice. Okay, your pack's in decent shape. Boots are in decent shape. 14%, whereas mine is at 1. Wow. I'll wear that one, and we're just going to dismantle the other one. It's at 1%. I mean, honestly. Might be some food in that cooler over there. For now, we're not going to worry about it. We're going to grab this stove. That'd be a good one for doing steaks on. It's got the grill on it. And we will put this stove right here. So there we go. We've got 3 stoves in here. Fantastic. And then we're going to hop in the truck. And we're going to go over to the grocery store and go shopping. Because food. Alright. Well, we've managed to avoid running over tons of zombies, for the most part. Haven't hit anything, really. Take out that zombie because he was in my way. Green Valley Market. Here we go. Alrighty. Ooh, propane tanks. Nice. So these battery chargers right here, I found out all those dead batteries that I've got in the crate back there at home, I can bring them over here, and we can put all of our dead batteries in here to charge them, as long as grid power is working. You, my friend, are going to be a nuisance. Therefore. Oh, how very thoughtful of them. Okay, these are locked, but there is propane tanks in there that we can get. Hi. Just gonna get rid of you so you're not in my way. Let me guess. The light switches for this place are in the back room. Hello? Oh, you're outside. Okay. Never mind. Nothing there. Oh, wait, what? I saw that. Oh, it's the light switch for the bathroom. Never mind. Aha. Hey, we can see. Nice. Okay. Nothing here, nothing there. These are the back tobacco shelves. They're locked. Bakery box. Okay. Food warmer. What do you got? Nothing. Figured you'd have some hot dogs at least. Come on. Ooh, canned tomatoes. Well, spaghetti and sauce, anyone? Maybe some bruschetta? I've never had bruschetta. That would be kind of cool. It looks tasty. Grab that. Grab all the foods. Doesn't matter what it is, we just grab it all. Ooh, my friend is not happy. Really trying to get through that wall. Yeah. Yeah. I hear you out there. So yeah, we're just going to bring all of this with us. we're not that far from home. Ah, he's out there. Yeah. I'm sorry. That entrance is for employees only. You'll have to go around to the front door. I know. Sounds so distraught over that, doesn't he? I want in. No. Ooh, sketty. Nice. Ooh, tagliatelle pasty. Tagliatelle pasty. Okay. Uh, bran flakes. Ew. Regular enough. I don't need that. Oh. It looked like popcorn. Okay. Yeah, we're just really just loading up here on the food. We're at 86 kgs now. I have now cleaned out all these shelves. There's still the coolers back here. You know what? We're going to take the water bottles. Screw the soda and the alcohol. We're just going to take the water. So let's go open up this. Go back here and check all of these boxes. Large water bottle. Now, the reason for that is the large water bottles, regular water bottles, and all that. Oh, there's one. We can always take those and refill them at the sink. So, at some point, I do want to make myself an insulated canteen. Oh, wow, he really wants in here. Coffee machine. Ice cream maker. I got ice cream. Oh, that's awesome. Mikey, what you got? Nothing. Little mini cooler, you got nothing. Ooh, you got all kinds of stuff. I will take everything you've got. I want this cooler. There's somebody in the bathroom. We'll just leave whoever that is in the bathroom. We've got wood. Okay. Wood logs. Really? Okay, we only got 2 wood logs out of that. Okay, so I don't really have any room left in here because I got those 3. So we will come back and get that cooler and bring that back to base. For now, we're good. We got gas pumps over there. We've got battery chargers back there. It's all good. Yeah, we're not that far down the road. That camera comes in a little on the low side. Up here would be perfect. You could actually see what you're doing. That's why when I'm driving, I keep my hand on the mouse and I keep moving things around and looking at things so that my mouse doesn't do this or my camera doesn't do that. Ooh, my poor little truck is smoking pretty good. This thing's gonna need repairs soon. Like, ooh, a lot of smoke coming out from that hood. How are we doing? 24, 24, 23, 18, 19, 17, 21. It could be better. Not gonna lie. Right, I have no storage in there at the moment. So let's go over here. Now we have, again, 3 great big propane tanks right there, and 3 over there. So those 3 are connected to that building. These 3 are connected to this building. There's probably an outlet right there. Am I right? Yes, there's an outlet right there. That is fantastic, because then I could put all 3 of those stoves right here, connect them to the nearest tank, and connect them to that outlet. This shelf, frankly, is just in my way. So is that bollard. Okay. Nice. I can't take that apart. Great big steel beam, but you know what? It's okay. We're going to go over here. 20 of 136. It's all good. Food. All the food. We're now at 84. Yep, drop all that. Nothing there, nothing there. Put the boots in there. And yeah, we're down to 34. We're good. We are definitely good. Okay. Let's bring our truck a little closer to there. I'm going to set up my stoves in that building. Really? Fine then. All right. And here we go. All right. Inside, move you. Jump out. And we will put you right there. Sweet. Okay. Examine the connections. So we need 200 watt hours of electricity and 50 milliliters of gas. So add a connection. Hook it to there. Oop. Add another connection. Go out here. Up this fence. And we'll come right over here and connect it to that. Sweet. Let's unlock and open that gate. Close that gate. It only opens that way. Okay. Yep. Hang on. We'll open that one because it's a little more out of my way. A little easier to get around. All right. You're next. Come here. Ooh, pancakes on you. So you're going to be steaks. You're going to be pancakes. Hook that to there. Oh, nope. Don't want to destroy it. What am I doing? Jeez. Almost destroyed my brand new griddle. That would suck. Connect that to there. Go say hi. Howdy, neighbor. Hi, neighbor. Okay. You know, I would have let her live in the neighborhood, redhead. But I don't know. Could have been an issue. Ooh, how are we doing there? Ah, there. Okay. Let's add power to you. And gas. So how far can I go with this connection? Ooh, about that far, huh? Not bad. Okay. That's fine. Hook you up there. So now, let's go take a look. Connections. 50 milliliters of gas, 200 electricity. We are connected to a pressurized tank and a building fuse box. Again, nice. So 3 of those, 3 meals at the same time. All good. We just need somewhere to store food, and that is going to go right there on that wall. So I want to grab that cooler from the store. But I also want to grab probably we're gonna go visit a house or two. There's none in there, none in there, none in the church that I know of. We'll visit 1 or 2 of the houses down there along the way. For now, we're gonna head back to the store. And I'm going to stop. And you're gonna stop. We're gonna stop. I'm gonna stop at 1 or 2 of the houses down the road along the way. And I'm going to grab fridges. Alright. Just too many of you hanging around my house here. I don't like that. Not that house. No. Actually, I think there's coolers in this place. We got... What was he thinking? Come here. We're good here? Yeah, yeah. All right. Cool. We'll just get rid of these so that we don't get sick later on. Hi. Okay. Get rid of that. Get rid of you. Nothing in there. I don't care about that. We'll go through here. I thought I got rid of these bodies. Maybe not. There's one. Hi. This has items in it. Cream cheese and soda cans. Right. Now I can move it. I like to move it. Okay. Yeah. Me sing? Not a good idea. Oh, it's too tall. Oh, you suck. I can't put it in there. It's too tall. Not too tall for you, though. Come here. We're gonna put you right there in the back of this truck. You guys are annoying. Nope, no key. All right. Oops. Right, hotwire. It's like, what are you doing? There's no key in here. Come on. Come on, little hazmat suit. Do your job. Well, hazmat suit is doing its job. Yeety. Alright. Let's go get this home. And then I'll come back and drop this truck off. And we will pick up my 5-ton there. And... ooh, now that I think about it. Hang on. The 5-ton is not going to work for getting any of these coolers home. Other fridges, sure. Excuse me. But as far as getting one of these coolers home, I'm going to need pickup. Okay, we'll put you right there. Connections. Add one. How about now? Connected to building fuse box. Ooh, 400 watt hours? Dude. Okay. Right, you've got nothing in you. We are going to drop soda cans in there. You know, I personally am not a big fan of cream cheese. The game, however, seems to think that cream cheese is good. Ah, right. This one? Yeah. Pretty sure it's this one. Food-wise, take all of that, come over here. Oh my god, an hour and 10 minutes. I've gone over again. Okay. Well, I can't put stuff in there, but the beef patties, the beer, stuff that I know has to be refrigerated. Ooh, chicken. Yeah, I'll throw you in there. Dairy cream bars. Yep. Wait. Fancy milk chocolate. Yes. Ice cream. Soda. Keep the water bottles on me. Afraid the orange can go in there. That orange. Peach. Pear. Pineapple. Pineapple citrus cakes should probably be in there. I know, I'm overthinking it a bit, aren't I? Yes. Okay. Well, sodas can go in there. We'll throw the veggie soup in there. Why not? I have got a ton of water bottles on me. Oops. I'll keep 2. And the rest of the food can go back into that container because most of that does not need to be refrigerated. So that is full of stuff that I can cook on there, but then so is that crate over there. Fantastic. So we got 3 stoves over here. They're connected. That is hooked up to power. I got stuff in there. I got stuff in there. I got another vehicle if I need it right there. Which I probably will. Bringing back any fridges and other stuff like that, I'm probably going to need this truck. As far as the solar panels go, I have to use that truck so I can bring back 2 at a time. That one's playing blocker over there. This one, it's kind of a last resort utility truck for going and getting stuff. The 5-ton, I don't know how much longer it's going to last, but I'll keep using it until it dies. The van, I can use the van for grocery trips, honestly. Also the 5-ton. But yeah, we've got lots of propane here. We've got power. I'm going to get more power. We're going to get the rest of those solar panels brought back over here. Hook up 3 more to that building, and then hook up the other 5 to this building. And a year from now, when the power goes out, I'm not going to have to worry about it. I'll see if I can find some more solar panels somewhere. Hopefully I can. But I mean, 10 panels could be enough. If I need to, I can always take my stoves and my coolers and stuff and move them all into this building and just have everything run out of this building hooked up to those 3 right there and have all 10 solar panels hooked up to that building. but I don't think I'm going to need to. Each one of those panels produces, 200 and something watts, kilowatt hours of power, so I think we're good. We've got weapons and books and stuff in that store over there. We've got a water supply in that building if we need it, but then we've got, what was it, 7 containers stacked up back there that are full of water that we can use. So that's going to be our backup water supply, is those containers back there. Uh, if it were possible to move those containers, I would. But empty, smell, examine. So yeah, 1,041 liters in there. Um, Pretty sure they contain water at the moment. It says that they've got 1,041 liters of something in there. It just doesn't say what. But yeah, 6 containers there. Uh, Plenty of gas and power for now. We've got a nice big field out here with tracks on it running around. Yeah, I could investigate that at some point, I guess. But yeah, for right now, we've gone past the 1 hour mark again. And got a little bit done. But, you know, the in the videos of people who get a ton of stuff done in a game like this, that is something that has taken hours and hours to do. Um, with the video editing, it's like, okay, we did this here, this, and it's all in different sections. The majority of my videos are like this one. I think I paused once so my character could go to sleep and then got up in the morning, and here we are. Um, so yeah, this is what I've gotten done in an hour and a quarter here. And yeah, so I'm going to just keep plugging away at this. I will play some more of this tonight. I do have to go to work tomorrow, unfortunately. I love how, work Monday, Tuesday's a holiday, and then work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then it's the weekend. So that kind of screws up my schedule a little bit. But having today off is kind of nice, kind of fun. Uh, Gives me a chance to put out 2 videos today. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. It's getting close to supper time, so I'm going to go get something to eat, uh, and get ready for work tomorrow. So until next time, I'll catch you later.